If 40 men can plow 240 acres in 36 days, how long will 60 men take to plow 160 acres? Here we have the relationship. Suppose A persons take B days to complete P job, while C persons take D days to complete Q job. Then A into B divided by P will be equal to C into D divided by Q. Now let us analyze this question. Generally, we assume that the capacity to work is same for all the persons and the nature of the work is same across the total area of the field. Hence, the total work time spent in unit area of the field can be considered the same in both the cases. This is the idea to solve this problem. In the first case, 40 men are working for 36 days. So the total work days is 40 times 36, that is 1440. Also, they are working on 240 acres of the field. Therefore, time spent on 1 acre will be equal to 1440 divided by 240, which is 6. Let us mark this equation as 1. Now, in the second case, suppose 60 persons take Y days to plow 160 acres. Y ആണ് നമുക്ക് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ട unknown variable. So, the total work days is 60 times Y. Therefore, time spent on 1 acre again is 60Y divided by 160, because in the second case they are working on 160 acres of the field. Now, let us mark this equation as 2. Now, we already saw time spent on 1 acre will be same. So, equation number 1 and 2 are equal. Therefore, 60Y divided by 160 equal to 6. This implies Y is equal to 60 times 160 divided by 60. We get Y as 16. Hence, 16 days are required to complete the work. The next question is, in how many ways 6 managers may sit around a table in a conference room? Remember, it is about managers sitting around a table. Around a table indicates the table is round or people are sitting in a circular fashion. We talk about permutation and combination. What is the difference between them? Permutation is the number of different arrangements that can be made by taking some or all the items. Since it is about the arrangement, the order of individual items is important. That means 2 items arranged as A, B is different from arranged as B, A. എയും ബിയും 2 ഐറ്റംസ് ആണെങ്കിൽ അത് ആദ്യം എ എടുത്ത് രണ്ടാമത് ബി, ഈ അറേഞ്ച്മെൻറ്റ് ആദ്യം ബി എടുക്കുന്ന ദെൻ എ, അങ്ങനെയുള്ള അറേഞ്ച്മെൻറ്റ് ഇതിൽ നിന്ന് വ്യത്യസ്തമാണ്. എ ബി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന അറേഞ്ച്മെൻറ്റും ബി എ എന്ന അറേഞ്ച്മെൻറ്റും ഡിഫറെൻ്റ് ആണ് പെർമ്യൂട്ടേഷനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം. സോ ഇൻ ഇഫക്റ്റ് ദി നമ്പർ ഓഫ് അറേഞ്ച്മെൻറ്റ്സ് ഈസ് മോർ. The permutation of n different items taking r items at a time is denoted as NPR, and the value is n factorial divided by n minus r factorial. But the combination is the number of different groups that can be formed by selecting some or all the items. Here, telling that A and B belongs to a group is exactly same as telling B and A belong to the group. 2 വ്യക്തികൾ എയും ബിയും ഒരു ഗ്രൂപ്പിലുണ്ട് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ആദ്യം ഏത് പേഴ്സൻ്റെ പേര് പറയുന്നു എന്നതിന് പ്രസക്തിയില്ല. എയും ബിയും ഉണ്ടെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ബിയും എയും ഉണ്ടെന്ന് പറയുന്നത് സെയിം തന്നെയാണ്. So both are counted as 1. So the number of combinations would be less than the number of permutations. Combination of n different items taking r items at a time is denoted by NCR and is equal to n factorial divided by r factorial into n minus r factorial. ഈ ഫാക്ടോറിയൽ നമുക്കറിയാം 5 ഫാക്ടോറിയൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 1 മുതൽ 5 വരെയുള്ള ഇൻറ്റീജേഴ്സിൻ്റെ പ്രോഡക്റ്റാണ്. സോ 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5, അതാണ് 5 ഫാക്ടോറിയൽ. Managers sitting in chairs is an arrangement and hence is permutation. ഇവിടെ ഓർഡർ പ്രധാനമാണ്. ആദ്യം ഏത് മാനേജർ ഫസ്റ്റ് സീറ്റിലിരിക്കുന്നു, ദെൻ സെക്കൻഡ് സീറ്റിൽ ആരിയിരിക്കുന്നു, അത് പ്രധാനമാണ്. Now, if there are n chairs and n managers, and as all the managers are going to sit for the meeting, the total permutation is npn, that is n factorial by n minus n factorial, which is n factorial itself, because n minus n factorial is same as 0 factorial, and 0 factorial is defined as 1. So npn is always n factorial. Note how the managers are sitting here. It is around a table. That means it is a circular arrangement. For a circle, there is no starting or ending. ഒരു സർക്കിളിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇന്ന പോയിന്റ് ആണ് സ്റ്റാർട്ടിംഗ് പോയിന്റ് എന്ന് പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല. സോ യു കനോട്ട് പോയിന്റ് ഔട്ട് ദി ഫസ്റ്റ് ചെയർ. ദി ഫസ്റ്റ് ചെയർ ഈസ് ചൂസൺ അറ്റ് റാൻഡം. സോ വിച്ച് എവർ സീറ്റ് ദി ഫസ്റ്റ് പേഴ്സൺ ചൂസസ് കൺസിഡേർഡ് ആസ് ദി ഫസ്റ്റ്. ഇപ്പോൾ ആദ്യ മാനേജർ വന്ന് ഏത് സീറ്റ് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നു അതായിരിക്കും ഫസ്റ്റ് ചെയർ ആയിട്ട് കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. So even if 6 chairs are there in a round, the number of different ways a person can choose on the first chair is 1. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യത്തെ ആൾ വന്ന് ആദ്യത്തെ മാനേജർ വന്ന് ഏത് സീറ്റ് സെലക്ട് ചെയ്താലും അത് ഫസ്റ്റ് ചെയർ ആയിട്ടാണ് കൺസിഡർ ചെയ്യുന്നത്. അതുകൊണ്ട് ഫസ്റ്റ് ചെയർ ക്യാൻ ബി ചൂസൺ ഇൻ വൺ വേ. വൺസ് ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ചൂസൺ, there are 5 persons and 5 chairs left. So the remaining permutation is 5p5, which is equal to 5 factorial. അപ്പോൾ ആദ്യത്തെ ആളെടുത്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞു. ഇനി 5 ചെയർസ് ഉണ്ട്, 5 മാനേജേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. ആദ്യത്തെ സെലക്ട് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ പിന്നെ ഓർഡർ പ്രധാനമായി. സോ റിമൈനിങ് പെർമ്യൂട്ടേഷൻസ് എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് 5p5 ആണ്, വിച്ച് ഈസ് ഈക്വൽ ടു 5 ഫാക്ടോറിയൽ. ഇൻ ബ്രീഫ്, ദി നമ്പർ ഓഫ് സർക്കുലർ പെർമ്യൂട്ടേഷൻസ് ഓഫ് n things is n minus 1 factorial. So the answer of this question is 5 factorial, which is equal to 120. Next question is, if a raised to p into a raised to q is equal to b, what is log b to the base a? We know 9 is equal to 3 into 3, that is equal to 3 square, which is the exponential form. Now, logarithm of 9 to the base 3 is defined as 2. Or in other words, logarithm of a positive number to a given base is the power to which the base must be raised to get that number. Here, both the number and the base are real numbers. Reversely, we can go back from the logarithmic form to its exponential form by raising the base 3 to the power 2. That is its log value. That being said, the given expression in the question here is a raised to p into a raised to q. The product rule in the theory of exponents says a raised to p into a raised to q is equal to a raised to p plus q, and this is equal to b. That means b is expressed as the p plus qth power of a. So by the definition of logarithm, log of b to the base a is equal to p plus q, which is the answer. Next question is, find x and y where matrix -8, 6 plus xy is equal to matrix 2, 12. A matrix is a rectangular arrangement of numbers arranged in rows and columns. We will see a couple of definitions. If a matrix has m number of rows and n number of columns, its order is written as m by n. If a matrix has only one row, it is called a row matrix. Addition of two matrices is defined between two matrices, and they can be added together or subtracted only if they are of the same order. Adding two matrices means adding corresponding elements of both the matrices. We have 3 row matrices here. First two are added and the result is the third matrix. Each matrix has two columns. Hence, if we add elements from each matrix and equate to the corresponding elements of the third matrix, we get two equations. Solving these equations for x and y, we get x equal to 10 and y equal to 6. The next question. A is a square matrix of the order 3. We need to find the minor of the element 7. Every element of a square matrix has a minor. So what is the minor of an element of a matrix? It is the value of the determinant formed by deleting the row and the column in which the element lies. Now, how to find the minor of an element? The step 1 is, in the matrix, first locate the row and column containing that element. Secondly, remove this row and column. Then take the remaining matrix and then find the determinant of that matrix. We get an integer value, and this is called the minor of the element. So minor of an element of a matrix is an integer value. In the question, the given matrix is 1, 8, 7, 4, 2, minus 5, 6, 3, 2. So we need to find the minor of the element 7. The element 7 belongs to the first row and third column of the matrix. If we remove the first row and third column, we get the matrix as 4, 2, 6, 3, which is a square matrix of the order 2. Now we need to find the determinant of this second order square matrix. We get the value as 0. So the minor of the element 7 in the matrix is 0. Question number 12 is about expressing the given equations in the matrix equation form. A system of equations may be written in matrix form as A into x equal to b, where A is the coefficient matrix, x is the matrix is the column vector of unknown variables, and b is the constant matrix. A is the coefficient matrix. That means A is formed by using the coefficients of the variables in the equations. We have two equations. The coefficients of the first variable x in the two equations are 2 and 4. So they are written as the first column of the coefficient matrix A. Now the coefficients of the second variable y are 3 and 5. So these values are written as the second column. The second matrix X is a column matrix. Its elements are the unknown variables x and y, written as a column. The matrix B is a column matrix with the constants as its elements. So the equations take the matrix equation form as Ax equal to B, where A is matrix 2, 3, 4, 5. X is the matrix column vector x, y, and B is the column matrix 4, 6.